Hello, my name is Elliot Barry, and today I will be discussing and analysing the internal process measures of Goodman Group, an Australian-managed publicly listed company on the ASX.
Goodman Group is an integrated commercial and industrial property company that has managed to successfully globalize, however, remains Australian-based.
The company focuses on investing in multiple property industries, including industrial property, funds management, property services, and property development. It owns, manages, and develops real property assets, including logistics facilities, warehouses, business parks, and offices, as well as industrial estates. The Goodman Hong Kong Logistics Fund and the Goodman European Logistics Fund form the international branches of the organisation, which have both become extremely successful. GHKLF has become the leading and most diversified owner of modern warehousing in Hong Kong, while the GELF represents a €2.4 billion portfolio. According to Jim and Kay Stice, there are three main measures that aid companies in determining the effectiveness of their internal processes. These are innovation measures, operations process measures, and service after-sale measures. Innovation process measures identify and create new products for the company to produce or supply for the consumer. Operations process measures reflect the activity that is directly related to the sale of goods and services to the consumer. This includes the receipt of customer orders and the creation and delivery of the goods. Operations process measures also includes the Six Sigma, which is a term used for the design and monitoring of operations in order to reduce product errors and defects. The final measure is the service after sale process measure, which aims to support the customer after the sale of the goods or service.
Innovation process measures are used within Goodman as the feasibility aspect of the business. As a property development company, feasibility studies must be run on sites within certain criteria and funding limits. Furthermore, the funds management sector of the company must run feasibilities on assets prior to the purchasing of them in order to determine their income-producing potential.
Goodman's cash flow statements show an increase in development income of $395.1 million between 2011 and 2015. Without accurate feasibilities, this type of growth would not be possible.
In terms of operations process measures within Goodman, a growth in administrative expenses over 2011 to 2015 may suggest that there is constant renewal of administrative technologies. This is further supported by the fact that according to Vocus, Goodman has recently made vast upgrades to their Australian storage facilities technologies.
Administrative expenses increased $22.3 million between 2011 and 2015. Employee expenses increased $61.2 million in the same time period. Between 2012 and 2014, the same time period where investments in administrative and employee expenses rose significantly, a large drop in impairment losses was also recorded. This may indicate that these investments have aided in preventing further financial losses in the company. Annual reports and constant statements to stockholders and investors represent the service after sale measure aspect of Goodman. These reports are compiled at the cost of Goodman and detail all income, assets, and liabilities that the company has incurred over that particular financial year, as well as expected returns in the coming years based on market research and forecasting. Although these reports are made at the expense of Goodman, they may lead to a high level of customer satisfaction. Jim and Kay Stice state higher customer satisfaction can lead to a higher customer retention and therefore higher financial returns.
In conclusion, Goodman have set in place internal process measures which aim to guide the business in the direction in which they need it to. Through innovation measures, operations process measures, and service after sale process measures, Goodman Group have been able to expand rapidly and successfully, not only in Australia but worldwide.